today I'm going to go into 10 things that I've learned by being in this space for over 10 years in less than 10 minutes. Number 10, okay? No particular order. You have to have a solid business model. The thing about the federal government is they may want what you have today, but unless it's something where you're receiving ongoing monthly revenues, such as staffing, you're going to need a supplement with other customers, with other agencies, or other products or services. If you do not have a solid business model, you are going to fail. Number 9, there's going to be scammers. It's just how it is. There are people out there who are bad actors and want to take advantage of you. It's just something that happens. It's not personal. It's just how it is. Number 8, you can't listen to so-called experts in this space. So hear me out. There are a lot of people affiliated with the Small Business Administration, PTAX, maybe others in this space who are probably loving, amazing, caring people, but they're only able to speak from their own experience. And chances are they've never had a government contracting company, or they've never had to rely on income from their business to pay their bills. So I learned that for rules, regulations, getting help with sole source opportunities, questions that I had pertaining to the 8A and other different programs, amazing. But in terms of helping identify and win work, pricing, how to grow, how to scale, how to hire, I just didn't really find value there. Number 7, this space is so rewarding. It was rewarding from day one, but my goodness, it's so awesome to be affiliated with such great missions. Oh my gosh. And I think of all the people I've met, all the people that have been served as a result of just my dream of just wanting to be an entrepreneur since I was a little girl. It's just awesome to know that my flagship company has been involved in some amazing missions with keeping people free from some of the dangers of vape, helping make sure all of our food supply is free from foodborne illnesses, assisting different military missions. Oh my gosh, it's incredible. Number 6. The importance of the evaluation criteria. When I first started out, oh my goodness, I bid on everything and won nothing. Not because I didn't niche, it's because I didn't understand how government contracting worked. I didn't understand how to decipher the code. I didn't understand that I needed to create my own ocean. And one way to do that is by really understanding and accepting that the evaluation criteria trump all, unless it's an opportunity that they've decided to sole source to you, or it's a simplified acquisition, some simplified acquisition. Number 5 has to deal with relationships. In the federal government, for several years, the majority of the work that my team, my company was awarded was because of relationships. That hasn't really changed much. It's just now that I'm removed from the day-to-day operations, I still own the firm. My team members now have the relationship. And so then different agencies want more as a result. So those relationships are key. Why? Because you're creating cheerleaders and advocates and champions. And when someone cares about you in that sense, they know, they trust, they like you, you're going to get more work. If they don't, they're looking to replace you. Hey, it's happened. I've been replaced. I've messed up several times. 4, never make assumptions. There were several more senior entrepreneurs in this space that would speak in these big generals, like all agencies are like, anytime you are working with the Army, it is like, no, it's not. We're dealing with people. Nothing more to say. You're dealing with people. There are some people who like to go by the book. There are some people who don't care. There are some people that aren't really doing work when they're supposed to work. It's no different. It's absolutely no different, except it's a federal agency. So don't make assumptions in this space about relationships, about invoicing, about sending a proposal, about the nature of the work. Don't assume because it's on the piece of paper that's exactly what they want. Never, ever make assumptions in this space. You must always ask questions. Ask. Number 3, you have to have several mentors. You have me. Yes, You do, because y'all are GovCon winners, y'all. Freaking crushing it. I know it. You have to have many mentors. So when I first started out, several who I spoke with were kind of in a similar niche. Staffing, maybe training, IT, but overall it was staffing. And then there were those over here in simulation. I had no desire to go the simulation route. So I ended up having several lunches, phone calls, emails with those in this kind of staffing space to really learn and accept that in the federal government, the best way to be profitable and to maintain your business and set you up for a lifetime of success is through staffing. At the same time, it wasn't until a couple years ago where I came across David, who I interview in one of my videos and you must check out on my channel. And he had introduced me to fulfilling religious positions. I was like, what? The government buys religious positions? What? I had no idea. And so it really taught me, oh my goodness, I have to have mentors in all these different areas, in different industries within the federal government, as well as those who are service disabled, HubZone, Alaskan Native, because every single one has something new to teach. And this was in addition to the formal mentorship I had at the time. And it was mind-blowing. And as a result, we started bidding on religious positions. I still think it's a gold mine. I think it's one of the coolest things that's out there. And one of the fastest way to get a federal government contract is through bidding on various religious positions. But hey, it really is paid off by having multiple mentors. I'll also add, you also want mentors in a variety of spaces. So someone in sales, someone in marketing, someone who's really good with LinkedIn, because then it helps you be more well-rounded as an entrepreneur. Down to number 2, hiring. Despite my formal training in industrial organizational psychology, boy, oh boy, wow. My hiring skills, I was pretty bad. Yeah, like really bad. Like horrible. Now, I made like 2-3 good hires. Otherwise, all of my other hires were atrocious. They were horrible. And so I had to hand it over. And so the big lesson was not just around hiring. It was just, oh my gosh, there's so many areas I need to hand over because that's not my zone of genius. That's not my expertise. That's not what waters me. That's not what gives me joy. And so thankfully, I am not involved in anything pertaining to HR because, man, was I bad at it. For instance, this is something I learned the hard way. We want to help those who are close to us, but often it's hard for them to separate your friendship or your whatever relationship you have and the business relationship. And that happened with multiple people. They weren't able to separate it. And so, I couldn't keep people on the team who weren't performing just because we were drinking once upon a time before I was sober. Sorry. So I don't do it anymore. I don't do it. Don't do it. Number 1, you got to take a chance. If you don't gamble, you're not going to win, y'all. Not going to win. You got to take a chance. I saw an opportunity for exercise physiologists. I was like, why not? I work out. I've lost lots of weight throughout my life. Guess what? We won that. Got to take a chance. Hey, I heard about this whole thing around filling religious positions. Why not? Took a chance. Won a few of them. Hey, there's somebody here who wants to partner on something. Let's take a chance. Got scammed. You got to take a chance. And that's what's so cool about this space is that there are numerous businesses out there who may have started out in one line of business and now they're in doing something else. Maybe they started out in janitorial and now they're providing training. Or perhaps they started out in training and now they're providing cybersecurity. And that's what's so cool with this opportunity as a government contractor, what I've really experienced in these 10 years, and that is growing into all these areas and having defense clients and non-defense clients, as well as a few private sector clients. Well, thank you all for getting to the end. Subscribe, comment below, hit that notification button, and always remember, everything is possible.